Okay, we just came through a full moon in Gemini yesterday, and that will have a lingering energy that will be with us for the next several weeks. Now, of course, the energy dilutes a bit more with each passing day. Today, we get a little bit of a reprieve from some of that hard energy by a little bit softer energy coming in, allowing us to breathe. It is a time for closure, for completion, for healing. And today will probably be led to our relationships. Okay, determining if they're healthy for us. Do we want to be in that relationship, or do we need to have a conversation? Or maybe we need to create space within that relationship. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we will gain an understanding of how to utilize this energy, embrace this energy, and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus for November the 28th, 2023. So we'll start with the numerology. We have the 28 energy. The 28 energy, things can happen. There could be conflict. It is a time when we are weighing things out under a 28 energy. But it also can put us right in the spot we need. The 28 energy, unusual things can happen. Serendipity can come in. A little bit of luck can sprinkle your way. Okay, to bring in things that normally wouldn't be able to manifest as easily in your life. So the 28 energy, 2 plus 8, of course, is a 10 energy, and that is good luck. That is also about the turning of the seasons, the time, the clock goes round and round. It never stops, right? Our seasons constantly progress, right? To spring and summer, autumn, winter, and back to spring again. And so it's the wheel of our life. It's our chapters ending so that new beginnings can start in our life. Look at the full moon energy for the most of what we're going through with that wheel changing time right now. Or in a summertime where we are harvesting, or we could be in a winter time where we are recuperating, we are rejuvenating, we are re-strategizing, we are putting closure on things, we are healing from things. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, so that is standing in our truth. Standing, today it'll be a little bit about standing in our own unique self. Okay, it's about being the independent. It's about being the trailblazer. It's about starting that new beginning. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, it would be an 11 plus a 1 plus a 7, which is a 19. So we get to the 1 energy not only through the 10, not only through the 28, but through the 19 as well. The 19 energy usually brings in some kind of lesson for us. Some decision has to be made very quickly. And we have to choose wisely with that decision too. We just can't, blindfolded and pick A or B. So it is about a decision-making process today, but it's decisive decisions that we make today. We know because we have been thinking about it. We know because we have been researching it. We know because we've been investigating it. We know because we've grown our knowledge in that way. And so a test comes out to see if the luck can come in, to see if the 10 energy can explode for us the way we want it to, or the 1 energy for that matter. Okay, let's dive into the astrology now. We have the sun in Sagittarius. We'll have the moon in Gemini all day. So we'll be curious. We'll want to learn. We'll be trying different things. We'll be trying to broaden our horizons in many ways through talk, through investigation, through doing. Now, today we have a few upbeat transits with the moon. One, it'll talk to Venus. So we will want love, and we will want to be loved. Okay, it may also open a door to what we want to attract into our lives and what we desire. We could be feeling a little creative today as well. And then we have it talking to the North Node. So the moon and the North Node talk. And this can enhance our imagination, definitely strengthen our minds. It can strengthen our minds. It can strengthen our feel-good feeling about ourselves We feel good about ourselves. We know that we are enough. Okay, it's growing our connection with our intuition by trusting our instincts a little bit more, becoming more decisive with what we choose, not, not so much worried on what they are thinking or what they want or how to make anybody else feel, but knowing yourself well enough to make that decision for yourself in a very decisive manner. And we'll want balance within our relationships. Mercury and Uranus is talking today too, and that's going to push us into our originality, our uniqueness. And we prefer not to follow the crowd today. We want to stand alone. We want to shine. We want to be unique. We want to be original. But we also may become aware of a relationship that might be leading us astray, a relationship where we enable each other, okay, to fall back on behaviors and perhaps indulgences that may not be as healthy or fit into the person we're becoming. So let's say you've been trying to focus your energy on doing other things rather than, going after work with everybody to the bar and having a couple of drinks. It's Friday or something, so it's become a tradition. Everybody does that, but you're trying to break away from that because you'd prefer to spend your time doing something else for those couple of hours. But yet there's that one person that's like, come on, it'll be fun, everybody misses you, come on. And that may be true, and yes, we could indulge on occasion, but the problem with that relationship is we want that feeling of being missed. We want that. So it's tapping into our heart center. It's tapping into what makes us tick, but we're not getting it in the right way. Okay, maybe it was to spend more time with family. Okay, where do you really want to grow the relationships, with the people at the bar or the people in your home? Maybe you want to get that promotion at work. Well, are the people at the bar going to give you that promotion, or do you need to work on it on your own in order to go forward? So where we allow people to enable us very easily, or we enable them, okay, that's going to kind of stand out a little bit for us today. And so we have to understand now, do we want to pursue that relationship? Are we just happy going Friday nights at the bar and the heck with doing that thing that we wanted to do at that night, or whatever it might be for you? Do we need to have a conversation about, hey, I really miss you guys too, but maybe I'll come just have a glass of water, glass of pop, but I really have to go. I've got things to do. I can't be having drinks tonight. And kind of make a compromise in some way there, where you're still going to show up, but you're not going to stay. You're not going to partake in a lot of what they'll be doing for the evening. Or maybe it's time to actually put some space between you and the people at the bar, and putting your space a little less into what you want to put it into, the person you are becoming. Okay, well, we had the star card up here the whole time, so we'll see if it comes out again. But that's making the impossible possible. That's knowing that you have the magic within you, your talents, your ability, the unique self to go forward in the way you want to go forward. I swear, I shuffled them. You saw me. The star card. The star card is here. We want to be original. We want to stand in our own truth. We want to create the things that we desire, the things that we want. And many people have told us it's impossible, or we shouldn't, or we couldn't, or we must have, or we can't. And it's a time where we see that we can, we could, we will. And starting to take some steps into your authentic self, in what you do, and in the steps you're taking, and what you want to create, and what you want to make tangible, and what you want to manifest in your life, your desires, your dreams, your goals. And we have the World card. Oh wow, watch the strong cards come out today. Whew. Now that we've been through all of that energy between Saturn and Mars and the Sun and the Moon, and now we get this full-blown energy of what are we going to do with all that we've walked through? What did we learn from it? How are we going to apply it? The World card is here. Beautiful full moon energy kind of card, because the World card is the ending. It's the 21 energy. In tarot, then we would go to the 0 again, or some people refer to it as the 22 card, the Fool. Okay, it's about beginning that new path. But before we can begin that new path, before we can step into that new arena in our life, we have to tie up some loose ends. We have to take care of some of the stuff that maybe weighs us down or burdens us, or maybe change a habit or behavior. Maybe start applying ourselves in different ways. Maybe there's some learning that needs to happen that we've been putting off. Whatever it might be, this is a time to tie up those loose ends. Temperance. We have the Star, we have the World, and now we have Temperance. Temperance is here to say, what do you really need? Not what society dictates that you need, but what do you need in order to go forward? And what's the extra baggage that you're carrying with you? That you feel maybe you need it for a presence or to keep your stature or whatever it might be for you. Is it really something that belongs in your world? So this is having more by having less. Also, with all the energy that we've just been through, I would have to think that this would symbolize, because Temperance, the 14 energy in Temperance, also is the blacksmith. And the blacksmith taking that piece of steel, that piece of iron, and we are essentially that iron. Or perhaps that iron is our goals, our dreams, or the person we're becoming, our character, our stature, who we are. And we wait for that fire to get nice and hot, and then just when it's right, we start to hit with our hammer and start twisting it into a work of art, a masterpiece, or maybe something useful as a tool or something. So it's like forging ourselves into what we want to become going forward. Obviously, if you're working part-time for the company and you've got a ways to go, you'll be acting much differently if you become the president of that company. So how do you slowly mold yourself into the person that you want to be at the end? What kind of characteristics do you want? What kind of habits do you want? What kind of behaviors do you want? Whew. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about decisions. With this card now, I like the way they've done this card, because there's a ship coming in on each side of us. And each one of those ships look about the same. They're both impressive. They're both going to be wonderful journeys going forward. We hold a pentacle in each of our hands. And each pentacle is worth the same. One is not bigger than the other or anything. They're the same. So what that tells us is there's opportunities coming into our lives. And maybe this one we'll have to work more. We'll have to give up our weekends. Or this one, it's a lot easier, but we don't even use our abilities, our talents. It's kind of like a ceiling kind of job where you can only go so far, but it's guaranteed and it's going to put the money. This one's commission based, but wow, can I shine? It's everything I want to do. But this one has the weekends off, and and we're weighing it out. Now, the thing with this card is that those boats will both come into the dock, into the harbor, and then they'll dock. And we need to get on one of those boats. If we fail to make a decision, if we fail to get on one of those boats, the boats will leave. And we won't be on them. Either one of them. And so those opportunities will slip through your fingers. Now, that's not to say that 6 months down the road or 10 years down the road, or these opportunities show up again under a different guise. But for now, wouldn't you rather just make the decision now and start your journey forward? So it's very important. A lot of times we go, well, I don't know. And then we wait, and then something falls away, and it's like, well, I guess I'm doing this. But in this case, both opportunities or both directions may fall away on us. So we really need to be firm in our decision making of where we want to go forward and weigh it out, pros and cons, contemplate it, pray on it, meditate on it, have conversations about it, but make the decisions in order to go forward right now. Okay, we will get an oracle card. Oh my goodness, okay. Heighten your vitality. 49. Heighten your vitality. It's back again. Was this our full moon one? No, I don't think it was. Just prior to the full moon, though. Tap into the depths of your being and draw on your personal power. If you feel like your energy is low, infuse your mind with the warmth of sunlight and visualize the light bringing a new energy to you. You have reserves to draw on. Allow this energy boost to flow through you. I think I made the same mistake reading it last time. I want to put an extra word in there. Connect with others or do something that you love to continue creating the change that you need. Spend time with a friend, smile, laugh, and share the human touch. We will want to be loved and we will want to give love today. So the smile, laugh, share, and human touch are definitely part of it. Spending time with a friend, absolutely wonderful things. Connect with others or do something you love to continue creating the change you need. And it's kind of funny how it gives you that aura there, because we're also looking at our connections and what they enable us sometimes to do, or do the thing that we want to create, right? For the changes we need in our life. I liked how that kind of came out in a new light today, on how we should maybe take that sentence. Cards are funky today. We have the cat, the independent. Very much about standing in our truth, standing in our uniqueness. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Well, I rest my case. I mean, I just love it when Spirit does this and talks to us in this way, because you don't have to go with the crowd. I think that kind of was what I said, actually, was we don't want to go with the crowd today. And so we are the cat. We are the independent. So know if you are now the cat and the independent, oh, it's not going to come in clear now, that you are a natural healer, I believe it was. Yes. Your intuition is strong. It's another thing that we're learning today, is about tapping into that intuition, that gut feeling, to trust it more. And it will grow stronger and lead you in the right direction. Life supports you in every way. So know that life supports you in every way. And start understanding how life is supporting you in many ways going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.